Hey guys, it's Nikhil and welcome back. In this video, let's talk about Dock. What is Dock? It's the thing you see at the bottom of your Mac that contains those apps, your downloads folder, and your bin. And what's there to talk about it? It's just a simple bar of apps, right? No, it is not as simple as it looks. And you'll believe me more once I tell you some Dock tricks and terminal commands that let you do things you can't natively do in system settings. And what's stopping us from starting? Let's get started. The first point, Dock spaces. Do you see some spaces around here, the dock, separating my Apple apps and Microsoft apps? How did I get them? Simply use this terminal command. Defaults write com.apple.Dock preference, persistent apps, array add, tile type spacer tile killall dock. Just click enter and you'll get another separator which you can drag around to separate another set of apps. And how to remove it? You might ask me this. Just right click on it and hit remove from dock. How cool is that? As a disclaimer, all the terminal commands mentioned in this video are a bit lengthy, but don't worry, all the terminal commands will be given down in the description for you. Enjoy. Point number 2, using dock with keyboard. If you are a productivity freak who hates leaving your keyboard to go to the mouse and then coming down to the dock in order to select your preferred app to open, this tip is for you. Just hit Ctrl plus Function plus F3 to highlight your first app on the dock. Keep hitting right or left in order to switch between the adjacent apps and then hit enter to finally open the app. How easy is that? Point number 3. Let's talk about tweaking dock response time. But before that, let me tell you a small hotkey with which you can toggle dock's auto hide switch. Just press Command plus Option plus D to hide your dock. And when you take your pointer over there to the bottom, your dock will come up so you can choose whichever app you want and open it just like normal. But the problem here is that dock takes 1 second generally in order to respond when you take your pointer over there. But 1 second in 2024 is really bad. So let's shrink it to 0. For that, use this terminal command. Defaults write com.apple.Dock autohide-delay float 0 for 0 seconds killall dock. Just press enter. And you see when I take my mouse over there, it instantly pops up. It's so smooth, it's so quick. Point number 4, let's tweak its speed. But what's the speed we are talking about here? It's the speed of the dock with which it's coming up or going down in order to auto show or hide. For example, let me take the pointer all the way down and see dock coming up. This is the speed of the dock when it came up. And to move down, this is its speed. This speed is okay, but for superhumans like me, it's very slow. So I'll make it to the level it feels almost instant. So for that, I'll use this terminal command. Defaults write com.apple.Dock autohide-time-modifier float 0 for extreme speed which feels almost instant. Killall dock. Enter. Now see, it feels instant, right? So 0 removes the animation entirely. Values between 0 and 1, if you place it over there, make it faster than the normal macOS animation. And 1 is the default macOS animation setting, and any value above 1 will make the dock slower. This is a prank idea. Try it with your friends and let me know their reaction. The dock will come up very slow when you put a value over 1. Point number 5. Do you see this small vertical line at the right side of your dock? This one? It isn't just an ordinary vertical line, it holds some magic in it. I'll tell you. Keep your pointer over there and you see it transforms into a double arrowhead line. Now right click on it and you can access some dock settings like turn hiding on, turn magnification off, position on screen and minimize using. And keep your pointer over there and drag it up or down to change dock magnification. Amazing, right? And hold shift, keep your pointer over there and drag it towards any of your edge, left, right or bottom to shift it over there. This is amazing and I bet you don't know this. So you were able to magnify or shrink dock with the trick I told you before. Let me tell you again, you were able to magnify dock until this level and you were able to shrink dock until this level, which is okay. But what if you wanna shrink dock to the level it's Ant-Man? I'll explain you with a terminal command. Let's open terminal and execute this command, which is defaults write com.apple.Dock tilesize float 1 killall dock. Let me click enter and see how small dock has become. This is how small it has become, and it's basically useless if app magnification is not enabled. You can't even see what's inside. Let me tell you what these numbers mean here. 1, 48 is the default size on most Macs. 16 is the smallest size you can set in system settings, and 1 is the smallest size you are able to set with the terminal command. You know what sets macOS apart from Windows is a feature that smoothly magnifies app icons when you hover over them on dock. It's called magnification. Now, you could magnify only until this level, I guess in system settings, but let me magnify it more using a terminal command. Let me open terminal and use this command. Defaults write com.apple.Dock large size int 512 killall dock. Here 512 is the maximum size you can set for it. Let's see how it is. Now I'm taking my mouse over there and see how huge it has become, as huge as a mountain. My god, have you ever seen such a kind of thing? It's amazing. Now 128 is the default size on Mac and 512 is the largest size you could set using terminal commands. You already know that we have two different types of animations that play when you are minimizing an app on macOS: Genie and Scale. Let's see Genie, which is my personal favorite. Just click minimize and it just goes like this, like a genie is going into an Aladdin lamp. When you click on it, it comes again in the same way. Genie and Scale, right? Now let me tell you, we have a third animation called Suck that doesn't suck. It's a secret animation which you can activate only with a terminal command. To get it, use this terminal command. Defaults write com.apple.Dock mineffect suck killall dock. Hit enter and you'll get this animation effect, Suck, which I think you haven't seen before. How is it? Is it your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever wanted to keep your AirDrop folder, computer folder, iCloud drive, network or recents in your dock so it would be more handier to access them? I bet you didn't know you needed this, but if you try dragging your AirDrop folder into dock, you just can't seem to put it over there. So how do you do that? Just open any Finder window or desktop, go to folder and paste this path over there, which is System, Library, CoreServices, Finder.app, Contents application. Hit enter and you'll get these icons which you can easily drag and drop over to the dock. Just click on it and you'll go to the AirDrop menu, for example. I think that would keep it more handier and you'll love it. So I know all the tricks and the terminal commands which I told you are so addictive, so good that you can just play around with them and you might have messed up your dock, because it happened to me. So what if you wanna reset your dock to its factory defaults? Just open your terminal. Again a terminal command. Let's paste this command. Defaults delete com.apple.Dock killall dock. Hit enter and see your dock as good as new. You might have seen this dock in your new Mac, but this is the time you're seeing it again. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you loved it. Please do subscribe for more such Apple tricks. I really appreciate that and thank you.